for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Guns for Hire from NextGenTactics. This is our Ultimate Modern Warfare 2 Claymore and C4 guide for Scrapyard. There's going to be no combinations in this one. This is primarily because I play Search and Destroy, and you really don't have a lot of time to be setting up combinations in Scrapyard. It's a small map, and you don't have a lot of time. It's usually fast and furious, so just keep that in mind. Alright, the first Claymore I'm going to show you on the inside of the spawn area here, of defense spawn anyway. I mean, yeah, it seems like it's going to be more effective on deathmatch, because why would you set that there? But however, if the team, and not a lot of teams are organized in public matches, so if the team splits up and the bomb's taken to A, and there's someone crazed crackhead that's running through B and wipes out your team, they could easily flank you, especially if you're going to A as well to protect that bomb area. So that one there, although you may think that it's not really effective for search, it is. And the other one there I showed you before, this one is good for rushers through the tunnel. And again, this one here is good for people rushing through the tunnel. Face it away, put your back there and place it out, because they're not going to see the lines. They're going to jump out into the actual blast area. Now, I do use this one once in a while. Watch that crack, actually, and the same thing here. I mean, you have to rush. In order to do this on search, you need to have SMG, lightweight, marathon, because you have to bolt your ass there. If someone from offense is rushing, there's a good chance you're going to actually sort of come butting heads right in that point there. So just be aware of that. You want to get that Claymore in there and get the hell out of there real fast. Now, this one here, obviously, very well known. Either side, doesn't really matter. Still very effective. The one thing you're going to want to do, I mean, if you have time, I said I'm not going to show combinations, though. If you have time, when you do that Claymore, and now I'm not saying this suggests doing both of these there, I'm just showing you that it's either side. But if you're going to do the one on the left side, throw a C4 if you have time on the other side as a combination. That's going to prevent someone with, an SMG on rushing through on offense and bypassing it. Again, this one here is good if you've moved forward, if you're going to sort of take a forward defensive position on A and you want to protect your flank, because you will get players on offense that rush through the actual body of the plane, the fuselage. Now, this Claymore here is effective if the offense players come through this top opening. However, if they come from the rear, they're going to see those laser lines. If anything, it's going to slow them down or trigger. They're going to want to shoot it before they proceed anywhere. So if you're off and about over at B because you think someone's over there, at least it'll give you some sort of indicator before they're going to plant. But anyway, if you're going to plant that, then you can move forward and sort of concentrate on the lower area here. Now, that Claymore there is actually very effective for killing people that try and rush. I mean, if they're very aggressive players, the time they get up there, there's no way that they're escaping that one. It's very, very effective for that one. Now, this one here is a well-known one, but you know what? You got to keep in mind, there's always new players on Call of Duty. Whether it's Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, still Call of Duty 4. There's still, maybe their parents weren't willing to pay the full price, and now that it's dropped, now they're getting it. Because believe me, I do play Call of Duty 4 periodically, and believe me, either they're drunk or on crack, but they are new players, inexperienced players on there all the time. So you're going to get that here. So even though, other more experienced players on this, sort of veteran players, are going to look for those Claymores that I'm showing you, the new guys coming in, they're not going to see it coming, and they're going to get cream all over themselves, and they're going to cry, and they're like, that's bullshit, man. Freaking Claymore. Now, that Claymore that I just placed right there is actually good on offense. If your team's going to go to A, or hell, even if they're going to go to B, this next Claymore I'm going to show you is the same thing. On defense, when you're on offense, rather, you have aggressive defensive players. They're going to come through. And if that's the case, I would suggest that you hold back, put Claymores on areas like this, and let them rush and trim off the fat before you proceed. Next, we got C4. See it before you are dead. It's very important that you notice these things. So, if you plant C4 where people can see it, they're going to destroy it, and it's going to be useless. So try and put it in creative spots, like this one. This one's actually more for offense, because you're going to know exactly where it is. However, it does work on defense, because generally, a lot of people, at least when you notice, and you want to roll the dice on it, you know, they're going to plant on the other side, like near the wall, because they think it's safer and no one's going to nail them. But if you have danger close on, and if you place that C4 there, the one that was on the fence link there, it's going to friggin' blow their ass up. Well, even that one there. I mean, that's if you're going to do it in terms of offense. So remember, if you're able to penetrate and get in there, and even if it's not you and you're just giving support, have C4 on. Trust me, you'll get a lot of kills. Look at this. I totally had the wrong class on, and I'm way too lazy to edit this footage out. So I went back there to say, okay, you know what, I'll slice from here and I'll come back in. But you know what, I don't really care. Just watch it. I meant to put actually C4 on there. I mean, place a C4 where, you know, it kind of looks like it's part of the decor, like the end of that barrel there. I mean, people are going to think, oh my god, I'm going to check the end there because it probably looks like C4. Well, whatever, man. Trust me. Put C4 in places like that, you'll be friggin' laughing. You don't need to necessarily even watch this. Be creative with your C4. Put it in places, you know, not on the bomb site. Anywhere near the bomb site, around the bomb site, or facing the bomb target. Especially, it works better with offense, obviously, because you can plan where you're going to actually plant the bomb. But it's going to work very well on defense as well. Defense, you want more of a 360. So when you can do ceiling shots, that's when you want to do them. Just like that one there. Look at that. Perfect blend. Oh, it's so pretty. I should be like an interior decorator. Except the interior decorator from hell. Because that's where you're going to go. You're going to love my decor, and then you're going to be pushing up daisies. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. For more strategies and tactics on Modern Warfare 2, visit NextGenTactics.com.